Look at the crowd of people and tell me if you see it. There is someone there who doesn't quite fit in with everyone else. A person in the middle has a shocking appearance, almost like an extraterrestrial being, with larger than normal eye sockets and deep voids where his eyes should be. How do we make sense out of capture like this? A homeowner came outside at night to see this. He captions his post, "What would you have done if you come out your house to find this?" We see the outline of a full, shadowy apparition of a humanoid form. Whose hand is that? There, on her shoulder, a mysterious hand appears and touches the other woman. She doesn't react, and then the phantom arm slides away and vanishes. Losing a loved one is always a difficult thing to deal with. In this occasion, however, the utmost unexpected happens. The family was saying goodbye. That was when the deceased, lying in the open coffin, suddenly lifts up when the woman touches her. We hear the people around start gasping and reacting to what is happening. Something like this happening isn't unheard of, but how do we try to make sense of all of this? In our next entry on the list, we have a case that is similar to the last, but is being considered a true miracle. A family in Honduras suffered the loss of their infant child on Saturday. He was buried on Sunday and came back to life 6 days later on Thursday. This is the story as covered by the local news.
The child died on Saturday. He was buried on Sunday afternoon, and Monday in the afternoon farmers were passing by the cemetery and they heard a child crying. The next day the same thing happened. They didn't give it much thought. They heard it and just listened and went on their way. However, today, a large group of people gathered and they all heard the child crying. Someone went to call the relatives and they came. People around here know that on Sunday afternoon, the child would have been buried there by the Ramirez family. They immediately dug up the location and took him out. They are Christians. They go to the Baptist church of that community. I sent video and photos there of the child at the time. They were doing resuscitations with their hands. Because they are Christians, they took out the child's body and it didn't have a bad smell to it. Didn't have bad color. The temperature was normal and his heart was beating. You can say that his vital signs were normal. They immediately proceeded to take him to the health center in San Luis. There the doctor told them that the child was alive. Another doctor arrived and told them the same thing, that they should take him to the Socorro hospital. There the doctor said that the child was in need of oxygen. The doctors told them, but Don Ovillo Ramirez says that the child is still alive at this point.
Why did they bury the child? What did he die from? What did he die from when he supposedly died? Because since Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's been 6 days.
6 days, that is correct. The child. Look, one of the brothers of the church says that the girl, the mother of the child, could not get pregnant. The pastor prayed for her and later she became pregnant with the child. According to the relatives, the child about 2 months ago came down with a fever and died. He died Saturday. On Sunday, they buried him in the afternoon, and there is the video where they take him out by force. There is the small coffin, and the child is alive now in the hospital, according to what the relatives tell us.
They were beating on a tree to see if something would respond. By something, they were thinking a Bigfoot. The surprise came when it actually responded. This is how it happened that night.
Dogs, come. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Go down by the shed so it might come out in more of the open here.
Woo! Woo! What do you think it is?
Go down that road.
You hear that?
There was something stirring late at night in the storage area of a funeral home. Camera caught an orb of light manifesting and hovering around the room, changing direction and moving in an erratic pattern, with employees saying that they were hearing strange noises inside. The unsettling part comes when one of the coffins gets mysteriously knocked over. Do you believe this was caused by the paranormal or something else?
¿Me alcanzaste a ver? Ahí. Algo cruzó. Ahí. Ahora pasa de vuelta para allá. Acá. Ahí pasó.
Te juro que le sentí los pasos, boludo. Salí a mirar ahí, mirá.
The internet thinks that this video shows proof of the existence of the certid, called a palmero, a South American mythical humanoid creature of small stature said to be able to imitate the sounds of various forest creatures.
Decime.
Tengo sueño. ¿Quién te enseña a hacer esas cosas?
¿Qué?
¿Quién te enseña a hacer esas cosas?